you're really concerned about your financial future, about having enough money when you retire, and that is something that's perhaps gnawing away at you, I'd encourage you to stay on, and I'd like to share my story. I think it's one that you may well be able to resonate with. You see, I'm a 52-year-old guy in Melbourne, Australia, just gone through a divorce, gone through some significant financial changes and shifts in my life. I had a number of property assets that I've had to sell as a result of a divorce. I unfortunately no longer live with my children, which I've got to say as a father is quite gut-wrenching. But what I have also come to realise is that I wasn't in a position financially to have a comfortable retirement. And so I started to explore ways that I could create other revenue streams that didn't interfere with what I was doing. And my background's been finance and property for almost 20 years. But I've got to say I was really burned out, and I didn't want to stay in finance. So I got out of finance in 2018. Go backwards a bit to 2014. In fact, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and I have no doubt that my stress, because I had a lot of debt with large mortgages, you know, the feeling of just trying to keep up with everybody else, and look at me, don't I look great with these wonderful cars, big houses? But I've got to say, lying there at night when there's just my wife next to me and it's dark and I'm alone in my thoughts, it was a pretty challenging time. And so I've no doubt I manifested my cancer. I got prostate cancer. Let me tell you, it's a very surreal feeling when you're sitting there in a urologist's rooms and he says, mate, you've got a tumour. I remember exactly where I was when he broke the news to me over the phone, and I had to go in and go to his office, and there sitting on his desk as I was ushered into the room, waiting for him was a prostate cancer kit. I've had a heck of a journey. I've had multiple surgeries as a result of that for complications and issues. But I guess the big concern for me has really been about making sure that I can leave a legacy for my kids, that I'm not a burden for them. And that what I'm noticing is that so many things in the world now are changing. Jobs are changing. We've got artificial intelligence. They predict by 2040 that some 40% of jobs will be gone. So it's like 2 billion jobs gone due to robotics and automation. A lot of jobs just aren't going to be there. A lot of people are faced with hardship, redundancies. People in their 50s find it very difficult to get re-employed. So if you're willing to learn and upscale, I've put a link here, and it's a link to learn how to build an online business. It is something you can do part-time. It will require some energy, and of course, like everything, it will require an investment of some capital. But what I would say is, if you are willing to learn, if you're willing to reskill, if you're willing to be part of a community that can teach you, in effect, really all I've done is just followed the bouncing ball. I've just followed a system that has been successful for over 10 years and has helped thousands of people like me and thousands of people probably not like me. There's plenty of people that have got plenty of money, but they don't have plenty of time to enjoy that money. And so if you can, I guess, relate to any of that, then I'd encourage you just to click on the link and just pop your details in your email and watch the videos. And then see if that's something that you feel that potentially you could take advantage of, because there's nothing better than being able to make income when you're asleep. And this system does enable you to do that by effectively semi-automating a business. I've got to say, it's been an amazing support network and mechanism for me to be able to have phone calls and have encouragement from people all around the world. And so if you're perhaps like me, maybe you've gone through a divorce, maybe you're going through some financial burden or challenges, and maybe you're just worried that you just want to be able to enjoy the better things in life, then click on the link as I said and watch the free video series. My role really, I just want to pay it forward. I want to thank the people that introduced me to this opportunity. So my name's Phil Robison, and I really look forward to connecting with you at some point soon on the other side. In the meantime, have yourself a really great day. Take care. Bye for now.